Hi, welcome to the Practice Room Podcast. This is the introduction episode. Today, the hosts are...
Hi, I'm Samira. I'm president of Choir Council, and I've been in choir for 4 years, and yeah.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm the vice president, and this is my 4th year in choir.
Hi, I'm Abby. I'm the secretary-treasurer, and it's also my 4th year in choir.
Hi, my name's Izzy. I'm the artistic manager, and this is also my 4th year in choir.
I'm Levi, and I'm one of the spirit managers, and this is my 4th year in choir.
I'm Cora. This is my 2nd year in choir, and I'm also the spirit manager.
Okay, so we started this podcast was an idea that this council had when we first got elected, as to talk about something that we are passionate about, and something to create an outlet for other people in other programs and just fans of show choir to listen to, because I feel like there's not a lot of things for people in this. So yeah, so each episode we're going to have a different guest on. So somebody who's related to show choir, like a director or choreographers or people who work with our program, or like even like alumni we'd love to have on. And each episode title is a song lyric. So this episode title is The Start of Something New from High School Musical.
Period.
Start Something New? Yeah, it's the first one. Yeah, it's the first one. I was like, is it the second or third one? Yeah, the first one. And then our next episode, little spoiler alert, we are interviewing our director. So you'll see that they'll be posted at the same time. And then after that, we'll start posting on a regular basis. Okay, so for our first question ever of the podcast, what are your guys' favorite sets that you've done?
I'll go first. My favorite set that I've done was probably, I'm trying to think back. Oh, I don't know. I would say, honestly, Weird Science was just so much fun. It might have been, like a little crazy, but it was really fun. I loved it.
I loved Weird Science. I mean, that was freshman year, so it was like, it's kind of
Yeah,
sentimental.
I know.
It's really sentimental, like freshman year sets, or just like anything that happened freshman year, just because now we're seniors.
Yeah, and it was like our first set, our first comp set.
First
ever.
comp set is crazy.
And our first real set. Cause...
Yeah. Our first like actual real set, because Hamilton was like a whole Broadway show. It wasn't really show choir. But that was freshman year was a long time ago. I really like Muppets. I mean, I was the lead, but I loved Muppets. I think it was just like such like a crazy concept to put on, and the puppets were like the cutest things ever. And we got to like name ours. And we got to take them home. Mine's in my room still. He's just sitting there. He's like, they like don't really stand up on their own, so they kind of flop over.
Yeah.
So he's just kind of like boom on in my room. It's really funny. And if you walk into any of the VT kids' rooms, there's just like it's like in the corner, like kind of ominous.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
Mine's on my bookshelf, like in the corner of my room. It's like scary.
They're kind of scary.
My
So
dad took mine.
That's my closet.
I just like loved the puppets. That was so fun, and like it was just an awesome set.
Yeah.
I think the fun thing about Weird Science is kind of like the first set where we got to like see the creativity of show choir, because like the year before we were even in choir, it was like Twilight Zone, which is based off a show, and then Hamilton, which is it's just a Broadway production. So like Weird Science was like the first story where we made,
Yeah.
makes sense.
It was like an original story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my favorite set I think was probably maybe Hamilton, but also I really liked the Captain America set.
Captain America was,
That was
really
so
cool.
Good.
It was emotional. I definitely cried about it.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, just like the
stop.
music was also.
I got a bloody
The
nose.
music was so good. Like the ballad.
Yeah.
The
That was like my
ballad.
first like real ballad that we've ever done. Cause like the year before was Weird Science, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was like our first real ballad.
Yeah.
Because before we did Billie Eilish.
Was that the ballad? Was Billy?
Hey, the Billie Eilish song 8.
Eight.
Okay, I loved it, but
Was it?
still.
Was that a ballad or was
Yeah,
that?
it
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
No Time
No
to
Time
Die.
to Die.
Yeah.
I
It was
would
Billie
probably
Eilish.
say-
I loved that one.
That was really cool.
I was
That was
so
a really cool
confident.
arrangement.
Because we hadn't done mashups until our sophomore year. So, cause
Well,
Billie-
the opener in Weird Science was Smash.
Oh yeah, but I'm talking
Yeah.
for the ballad.
Oh yeah.
So
That was crazy when he was like, "Oh, we're doing a mashup for the ballad." I'd never heard
Wait,
of that.
was the Captain America about also a cappella?
Yeah.
So that was like the
Yeah, our
first
first acapella set too.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all were
Oh
chilling
my
on that
gosh,
one. I
it
was
so good.
stressed.
That was so fun.
That was
That set
awesome.
was so pretty and just like amazing.
That was stressful.
I would
Yeah.
say that my favorite set was probably Captain America, but I would say like Hamilton, even though everybody's like mentioned it, it's like the first set where like Mac I feel like really got into
Yeah.
it here
Mhm.
because he he came up with getting a turntable. He had guys on the
That's
floor
crazy.
turning it.
I remember
And
building that
He,
turntable.
I remember-
originally he wanted it to be motorized, and that was we did not have the funding for that, so he had some guys on the ground
Oh
turning it.
my
But
God.
Turning it
turned out
was
awesome.
very fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun.
It
I
was
think it added
really
to
fun.
like the
It was so scary to be on it though, like when people were turning it,
It was
because
like,
because it wasn't even like it wasn't fluid turning. They were like it was like
It was just, like,
jerky.
so
it was
hard.
really jerky and
Yeah.
it like
I remember
it was
bounced
scary.
and-
But the audience loved it.
Yeah,
So I
but
think that's a
you-
win
You
at the end
can
of
see
the
me
day.
like almost fall. Like,
That was
at
literally the
one point.
first time me and Andrew really interacted because we danced next to each other on the turntable during
Yeah.
the
That was-
mulligan part, and that was pretty treacherous.
That was crazy. That set was really fun
That
though.
was crazy.
I have like mine. I do love the Captain America set because it's so sentimental to me because it was my first BT set I was ever
Yeah, and
in.
you joined halfway through the year, so you like learned all the
So
choreography.
And you did it in like
It's
2
like-
weeks.
It's like such like a good memory for me. Like that set, I love it because of how sentimental.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the only set that I can say that I was in was the Hairspray set because that was my first comp set. That's
I'm surprised nobody
Of course
brought
it's
up
hard.
Bachelor yet. I'm surprised you didn't bring up
Bachelor.
Oh, that one was
Bachelor.
so
Honorable
fun.
mention, honorable mention, Bachelor.
That set was so fun. That
Honorable mention for one that I wasn't in. I loved Jet Set.
was,
Jet Set was
so fun.
fire.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
is Sally mentioning these gems? Like,
That
Yes.
soprano part was
I feel like there's just so
freaking
many
vile.
that's so
that
hard to
soprano
choose.
part was vile. Like
I
actually.
have a
Jet
hidden
Set
gem.
was so crazy.
What's your
My
hidden gem?
freshman year, well, it was Ignition, but it's Vortex now. With the lights.
Voltage is the
Voltage,
fall
sorry,
set.
Voltage.
Ignition Fall
Yeah,
Set.
sorry, not Vortex, Voltage.
The Blame It on
Hey,
the
but
Boogie.
Ignition's
Yes.
Don't blame it
baseball
on the
set that
boogie.
Abby was in got first
Yes.
place.
Oh, the
Like,
baseball set,
yes,
yeah.
that was
Yeah,
good.
I quit.
And
before
also
that one.
Andrew,
It was,
sorry.
like,
And she's like, actually,
Actually, I was in
also
that.
Andrew.
Yeah.
That set was really fun.
That the baseball set was also like a big thing because it was like my first ever comp set. We got first place.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
performed at like
Yeah.
12 o'clock at night.
12
Oh my
o'clock at night
God.
going
Oh,
on.
that was insane.
Was it
That
really
whole
12
night
o'clock
was
at
a
night?
fever dream.
That night was
literally.
like,
first
it was a
competition
fever dream,
was
yeah.
crazy.
What
I
was
remember
that?
like we went on and I remember when he had told us like our call time and it was like 11:50 was our stage time was like when we were supposed to be set on the stage
Yeah.
and then we could have started whenever. So we didn't really go on until about like midnight, like a little bit after
Yeah,
midnight.
I was falling asleep
done.
before.
And then I
was
feel like
done.
we just got like an energy shot because we were so
Yeah.
tired.
I
And then
know.
all of a
Late
sudden
is the
the
best.
curtain opened and we were just like boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the performing late is like.
Ugh.
The
Oh
best.
my gosh, the
I love
Muppets,
it.
the
weirdest
Muppets
feeling
set at the
ever.
Low Sound competition, that was rough to stay awake for.
But-
I was
Oh.
like about to perform and I was still so
Yeah.
tired for that.
And then after I was
wake
just
up
drained.
me sleeping.
And you know, like
I
other
woke up. I
groups,
was like, what time is it?
I
Like I
know.
wake up like every like 3 minutes. Like
and
what
other
time
groups,
is it?
they're in California, like most of them, so they don't have to stay for
And they get to
all
go
their
home.
groups, or like they only have like 1 or 2 groups. And since we have so many, and we're not even in California, we have to like stay.
The
we
entire
were,
day.
we were
Just
all
drive home
thugging it
too.
yeah,
out.
and we have nowhere to go, so like
But like it's so fun to talk to people. And
It is.
just hang around and
meet like all the California kids,
Right.
like
It's
It
like the
amazes me how
funnest
late
thing ever.
it goes. Like
Mhm.
last
know.
year, we
Oh,
were literally there
it's
until like
like-
1 a.m.
I
I was like,
was-
dang, this is
Yeah.
crazy.
I
But
was
it
falling
so
asleep
cool.
with my puppet in my arm. I was like my little pillow.
yeah.
It's a
Oh
cool
my
memory of mine to have
gosh.
Isaiah in the mosh pit with his Muppet.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
That
That
party
was
was
so
so
fun.
We last
fun.
partying till 2 a.m.
Bro, that
with
Muppet was
thing,
bopping.
Low
That
Sal
was so
though,
fun.
that I think my favorite like comp has been like was Low Sal
Low Sal
because
was
the
such a
hosts
fun
were like the
comp.
best.
The
First
best
of
people
all,
ever.
shout out to
Shout out to all you
the
guys.
hosts. They
Shout
were
out
our
Low
favorite.
Sal
Oh
hosts.
yeah, they were the best.
I love
Like
them.
I don't think we ever had hosts like that actually like walked us through the campus.
And we like were able to like relate to them.
They were
yeah, and they
just so
talked to us.
fun.
They sat by us in the audience.
Or
like,
And they
entire
also,
choir
we had
followed
such a big choir and like we
Yeah,
brought
and
a
they
bus, so
handled
they
it, like,
gave us
so
a
well.
giant room just because.
I know,
And
yeah.
that was like
nice.
so
Yeah, we
nice.
were supposed to
Really
get
nice.
one. Mac requested it, and
Yeah.
they honored that
Because
request.
we had all of our luggage with us.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
that,
that
was
was,
really
like,
nice.
Oh,
really
we
awesome.
did.
Did we just
Yeah,
go
we
straight
We
there?
went home straight from that.
Yes.
home,
Yes,
didn't
we
Yeah.
had like
Oh
only
my
like
goodness.
backpack.
That's
That
so
was-
tiring.
We were
Yeah.
there all day from like literally
I
7
literally-
a.m.
Was
to
that
like 2
the
a.m.
was that the night where the bus was like freezing cold, or was that?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I almost
literally
I was
thought-
dying. I was wearing leggings, jeans, and pajama pants because I was dying in that bus. Bro.
She was triple
Me and
layered.
I was
Samira's
triple
mom
layering.
got like the same blanket. Like we bought like matching blankets because we were
Yeah,
freezing.
It was
Oh my
really
God.
cold.
I woke up and I had brought a blanket with me, so I was like, why is everyone complaining?
I was chilling.
confused.
Avery didn't come home that trip, so I got my own row of
Oh,
like,
really?
two
Yes.
seats, and I was
A lot of
I
people
had
didn't,
laid
so a
out.
lot of us got our own rows.
Never
You're gonna
sit
answer
with
the mic.
someone tall. I sat with Angie, and I'm already tall, and me and Angie were like, two tall people. There was no space.
This is turning to advice for future choir.
Yeah, yeah. All
Okay,
right, next
so we've
question.
already been like kind of talking about it, but like, what's your favorite memory from choir?
Oh,
There's two.
there's
so
so many. I had one. I was thinking about it earlier, and I literally just lost it.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah. Go.
At heart with VT, because first of all, that was an only VT trip for like Captain America set, and that was just a core memory. Like literally, just first of all, the hotel stay was really fun, and then also, we all thought we literally didn't even place in that set because I mean we won, but like they were announcing like 4th, 2nd, or 3rd, all those, and we were like, okay, so we're cooked. We did not place at all.
I know.
And then everybody started just sobbing when they announced our like first place awards and the sweep too.
Yes.
No less.
That was crazy.
So that
I
was
didn't even understand that it was a sweep because I was so confused.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I prepared myself to not place.
I know they said 2nd place, and I was like, well, nice knowing you. Like I was like, wow.
One thing that I love, and it happens every year, is bridge. Like, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
bridge so much, and I feel like because every group of seniors is so different,
Cora's already crying.
Okay, well, teardrops on her
and
face right now.
we've started it from freshman year, and like I feel like every year it's like, oh yeah, like it's gonna be so far away.
Yeah.
But like this year, it's like now.
Boom.
Like it's like this year is our bridge, which is like so crazy. It's just like really crazy that it's our year, and like I just feel like bridge every year is so special because each group of seniors is such a special group of people in their own way, and it's just like the last thing that you're ever gonna sing with that same group of people.
And
I
every
just
year's
think,
That's so
completely
sad.
different.
I just feel like it's
Bro.
just such a special memory,
Yeah.
and bridge is just a special place in my heart.
I've always been like, it's not that deep, but now I'm kind of.
I know.
But now
I
it
remember
is that
mine.
deep.
Dude, I'm not looking forward to crying off all the VT costuming and makeup.
Oh,
I'm personally
Oh.
completely.
No.
We're gonna
Never
go ahead
mind,
and leave
never
that.
mind.
You didn't hear
Never
anything. You didn't hear anything.
I have two favorite memories.
I'll go
One,
after Levi.
one of my favorite memories is at competition, the bus broke backstage for a school bus, and Samira was freaking out, and it was just awesome seeing her
That's
like
his
that.
But you guys got it together.
We
No,
fixed it
yeah,
backstage,
my mom
and
fixed it with
And
tape.
honestly, we kind of slayed.
And
we
nobody
improvised.
Nobody
Dude,
told-
I was
Yeah.
literally
And- yeah.
freaking out. I was backstage,
Yeah,
I was like, we're ruining the set. They're
Oh,
not
she was
like,
freaking
nothing's
out.
gonna happen.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
we're
And then
too cooked.
The
my-
backstage of that set was crazy too, because there was literally giant balls
Oh my God.
flying
Yeah,
off
it was
stage.
so-
We had to catch
it was
all of them
scary.
at
We
once.
figured it out, though.
Yeah,
one
that was
third
like the
ball.
most
That was
stressful.
crazy. I was
Like,
backstage like arms open wide, just looking up, waiting for like the balls to come at me because I had to catch like 3 of them.
that's
And
so
then
funny.
my second favorite memory was, or I mean, I guess they're kind of equal, but my other favorite memory is after our last competition my sophomore year, so Captain America at Oceanside. It was just a really fun feeling. Like I feel like we kind of all knew that we did well, even though we were still kind of nervous about it, and we were trying to be humble and be like, oh, we don't know if we did well. But I feel like we all just felt it
when you know it's a
inside.
good performance,
Yeah.
it just feels so good.
And then,
it doesn't
like,
even matter.
I was just really like, it was my last comp with my brother Luke, and I was just crying and.
That was really
Yeah.
sweet.
my favorite memory is kind of building off of that. But like 2 years ago, or no, sorry, last year we didn't really do well at Boulder Creek. We did well, but like no, listen,
It wasn't
you
a
guys,
good
you
performance.
felt that
Standards.
feeling like
Yes.
after Boulder Creek, we were like there was a lot of things that we
We
We felt
say
we could
we
do
can't say we
better.
didn't do well because
Yeah.
we did get grand champion. However,
yeah, but it was also like we had that feeling
yeah,
that we
like
were
it wasn't up to
it
our
wasn't
standards.
yeah.
I feel
But
like
then
also, sometimes-
after
I feel like we were also really sick.
yeah, that
And-
too.
I
It
was
just
very
sick.
it's just like there were so many things adding up to where we were just like, dude.
And the set was kind of like, it felt like incomplete.
we
because
had to change.
we
There
we
was-
changed so much.
It was
stuff
also,
after.
before we had
Free
changed
stage
it, but like the feeling after we competed, like
And-
of knowing we did really good, like that was like
I
that
feel
my
like
favorite
up
memory.
to like but right before you ever like compete or like perform with something, it's like, oh, it doesn't feel complete.
Yeah,
And then you do it and it's like it worked out.
yeah, that's why
Like,
I
that
love
was, like-
I love going to Boulder Creek to see like the
Yeah.
difference.
And that was like the earliest that we.
yeah,
have
that
ever
was the
competed,
first
like,
time
in
we
our
had ever
season.
performed that set ever.
Wait,
Because the year
pause.
before.
I just remember my favorite memory when they announced all the best performers and they announced one for Valley Vista, and then randomly they started going on to the next awards. They're like, "Is he black?"
Oh my gosh, that
The
was
little
so
son after
funny.
he was like,
Wait,
I
what?
literally
Is he
was
black?
actually
Hilarious.
bawling. Like he was like questioning, do we have an is he black out here? And I was like, did I lose something? Because my mom's trying to find
He
me,
has her
like-
wallet.
Yeah, you left your phone.
Did you not hear the thing before? Like, did you? I'm confused.
They did every other group, but
they gave
except
every other
ours.
group except for us. Like they skipped Valley Vista, started moving on to the next awards,
Oh,
and then they're like,
oh,
wait,
forgot.
is he black?
No, because it was also like what, like 3.
It was
2
literally
in the
3
morning.
a.m. I was
3 in the
asleep,
morning,
like-
and we were all standing there like we're just like, come
I
on,
was
get it over
shivering.
with.
I was
We
actually
didn't even care about the place. We were just like, we just want to
It
get
was
home.
also freezing cold too,
Yeah.
like shivering.
And then they announced the best performance, and I looked at Mac and I was like, I think they skipped one. Us.
I was like,
I didn't hear
hear
Valley
Valley
Vista.
but I missed it. I was
But he
asleep.
literally announced an award after that. So he
Yeah,
like
like, literally, we
completely
had-
I
moved
loved
on.
that announcement.
had
I
moved
loved
on.
him.
And then out of nowhere he was like, where's Izzy Black? And I was
Did I lose my phone again? Like,
I mean, best for last.
I was like, that was crazy.
All right, what's the next question?
What
I'll
else?
go because sorry, I was thinking about it because one of my like favorite memories was again going back to baseball set was the feeling of just about to go out for my first ever like comp set ever being in choir, and I was so nervous but so excited at the same time, and being with like I walked in with I think Luke and Andrew, like a whole bunch of people who I've known for a while, and it just felt so good to like walk out to my first ever comp with like.
and it was at John Burroughs, which is literally the school.
It was
of
at John
Glee.
Burroughs,
Yeah.
and then it was
Literally.
like the feeling of being so nervous, then getting off, feeling so excited and like happy about it. It was just great.
Wait,
Yeah.
kind of going off of what Izzy said. She said the School of Glee. When I was walking through the hallways, I was like, that's literally what Glee was based like the hallways of Glee, and I'm like the biggest Glee in the world, and I love Glee. And I literally have like pictures on my phone of just like taking pictures of the hallways because it was the same one.
Vlogging. Hi
Yes,
guys.
I was
Today
like,
we're at-
I'm in the Glee school. I'm in William McKinley.
Okay, Cora, go.
Okay, I think I have 3. Okay, one of
Okay.
them, I have 3.
Make it
One of them was mixed choir. Samira was there for that. So Samira was there for the Richard.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Oh my gosh, can I please tell this story?
No, that's the most embarrassing thing ever. Oh my god. I said that, I didn't even know I was going through it. It was
You don't have to say the whole story.
it was
because
first period. I'm like
we don't
half
have to say
asleep.
the whole
I'm
story,
like,
but
I'm like, raise your hand if you want to sing. I'm like, after that, I like walked into the hallway. I was like, why did I say that?
no, Cora just made a really like. This is the first time. Okay, so this was the first time I've ever like seen Cora. Like I did not know who she was, but like my first impression of Cora was trying to hype up mixed choir, and it was the funniest thing ever.
Oh my god.
It was so cute. I loved it.
Okay.
And I
Hype
looked
her
at Mac.
everywhere.
I looked at Mac and I was like, I love her.
I love
I
her.
love her so
Cora's
much.
just a vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, my second favorite memory is It was not competition. It was performing. It was fall. It was mixed choir. I walk up to the mic. I'm like, please.
Oh my gosh, you literally. Wait, my mom was talking about you. My mom was literally talking about you because you said a little prayer.
I
before
said
you
a
walked
little prayer. I want, please. I said, please. I literally said it out loud. I don't know if the mic catches it up. I said, please. I started singing.
Oh my
And then
gosh.
afterwards, my mom was like, why would you do that? And I'm like,
That video is so funny. Like you could just hear she literally. Oh my gosh, I can't even.
It was
That was
so funny.
funny.
Literally, my mom was talking about that. She was like, "That girl with the red hair." I was like, "Cora."
oh my
Yeah,
god,
you
my
guys
pink,
go-
my pink buzz.
If anyone wants that video, you can come talk to me.
If you made it this far.
No.
Okay, and then my last one has to be, I think, it was Boulder Creek. When everyone got announced, I just started bawling my eyes. Like I was just like, guys, I love show choir so much. I have like 20 photos of people. It wasn't even me. I'm just like sitting there, and I have like 20 photos of people taking photos of me, like crying, like I can't breathe. I'm like choking on my own like tears. I'm like I can't breathe. I'm like I love show choir so much. And they're like, why are you crying? I'm like, I don't know.
Really quick context for Cora is for like the was it Losal? I don't know. One
It was
of the,
all of them.
One of the comps, she made those white T-shirts for
T-shirts.
every choir.
Oh, yeah.
And had everybody sign it. Like
Cora's
that's
just
who
iconic,
Cora
and
is.
she
Yeah,
just
I
loves
made
choir.
shirts for
why-
every single show choir.
And it was
took them
literally like
to-
Sharpie, like she drew.
Yeah,
on
Sharpie.
You know what? This
It
is
was-
why Cora's spirit manager.
Is the best person ever.
She's
Yeah.
the most spirited.
No,
in
yeah.
this
Oh,
school.
one more memory. When we met Ice Spice and we were eating pizza and having Capri Suns and Gatorades outside
feel
the
like-
competition.
Honestly, I feel like food after you perform is the best food
Yeah,
you'll ever have.
we had performed and then they had
They
pizza
walked
outside.
out with that like Domino's
And
or
then
whatever it was.
there was
that
they had I forgot what school was it?
Heart at
That was a Heart.
That was
No,
Heart.
that performed the TikTok set. I
Diamond
love
I
Bar.
don't know.
Bro, that was my favorite
yeah,
set
that
of the
sounds
day.
They were
amazing.
so
That was
funny.
literally-
Dude, I literally
It was great.
Shout
I
out.
loved
It was
them.
my favorite.
Shout out Diamond Bar.
No,
I
literally, that was my
love that
favorite set
set.
of
They
the
were
day.
so good.
And they were
so
also
funny.
so nice because they were like letting us take pictures with
Yeah,
them
she
and
literally
stuff.
took a picture with Ice
So,
Spice. She
yeah.
has
And
the
they were-
I have it.
We
It's
have
great.
it. It was they're just like the nice people ever. I
Yeah,
loved
it was great. And we
Um,
were eating pizza, and I was like, oh my gosh, is that Ice Spice? And then I was like, can I please take a picture with you? And he was like, yes.
I feel like it's just like things like those are like things that we're gonna like literally remember forever.
Yeah.
And like we do have pictures of them, things like that, but like it's just like something that you wouldn't even need one because it's just so impactful.
Yeah, I will say I'm so happy like we live in the generation we do now because like if we like had all this stuff and this time and these memories, we couldn't even take pictures of them and like couldn't remember them because
She will.
Yeah,
forever
people-
I would have.
All of our
I
days.
don't even remember my freshman year. So like if I so I don't even remember my sophomore year and the beginning of junior year. So if I didn't have pictures, I would have
Yeah.
been
That's
cooked.
true.
Okay. Well, I think that concludes our introduction episode of the Practice Room Podcast.
Yay.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Where
Old
we
McDonald.
Where we really get into things.
We're really getting
Old
into the.
McDonald.
We're really getting to the
Yeah.
under the surface of
Yeah.
the podcast.
Nitty-gritty.
Okay. Bye.
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 Bye.